Hey guys, Bill Jordan. I'm at 201-790-3368. I do candid video interviews. If you're a painter, sculptor, or candlestick maker, this is where you need to be. People buy from people they know. And the best way for them to know you is with my candid video interview. Because once we have an interview together, they will know you on the soul level. And once you get into their soul level, they are SOLD. That's a fact. That means you get more GLD. I mean, GLD means good, love, and delivery gold. That's what you want, right? Now, you don't work with us, me, because we specialize in going to that level of interview. Unlike the other guys, they're in the heads. That's all good. If you want a head job, that's what you got. But we're into the soul level. We're into the gut. That's where people buy. So we want to talk about today. I'm going to share my screen in a minute so you can look at my friend's post, Maria Brophy. She's an art business coach, consultant lady out in California. She and her husband have a very successful business over there. He's a surfing guy. He paints surfboards. So I'm going to just show you what she wrote about today and how that's going to tie into what we do here. All right. So she says, and I'll read it to you because maybe you can't see it. Let me crank it up a little bit. Yeah. She says, that's Maria right there. To sell art, we have to move our sales fast. The longer a prospective buyer waits on making a purchase, the less likely they will buy. It's up to us to move a buyer from interested to sold quickly. Okay? So now I'll say it again. To sell art, we have to move our sales fast. The longer a prospective buyer waits on making a purchase, the less likely they will buy. It's up to us to move a buyer from interested to sold quickly. All right, so let's put that in context about what we do in the terms of the candid video interview. Now, to me, that's making my case. I didn't say it, she did. And she's important. She's out there doing it. They're clocking big dollar, right? So what I'm saying is this, is that if you have to move the sales fast, that means you have to be creative. You have to have all the tools, a lot of tools, to make that transition from being interested into sold. Now, I can't say for sure, but I would say almost 90% of that, or 80%, let's keep it in balance. 80% of that is based upon person's indecisive. It's not about price. Price is hardly ever the issue. It's about the feeling they have. Does it make them want to go to that next level in their lives? Is the work hitting them that way? Excuse me. And that's where the candid video interview comes in. When you have a situation like that, when someone's bordering on the fence, bam, either you have hit them already with the candid video interview, or now's the time to do it. For example, she says, call back in the next 24 hours. Well, you call the guy today and the person says, well, I'm not sure, let me think about it. You know what that means, right? Let me think about it. Well, first you have to ask the hard question. Well, if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but what is it that you have to think about? Now check out my technique. See, what did I say? I said, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. What does that do? It makes you feel like, I'm in charge. And as I said before about when you sell people, maybe one of the things that people don't like is they feel that they're not in charge. But if you give them that sense of being in charge, things change. So here I say, you don't have to if you don't want to. But, could you share with me, what is it you have to wait about? What are you thinking about? Could be money, could be a decision, all those kind of, flippy answers that are not getting you to where you want to get. You're not getting your goal. All right, so here's where you come in and say, well, look, I understand what you're saying. And now what I'd like you to do is maybe your husband might want to look at this too, or your other decision makers. I'm going to send over my video, and my video gives you, greater depth about who I am and what I do and why I do it. Maybe in some way that will help us, sync up, because I think we resonate And this might clarify for you. As a matter of fact, I know it will, because the video I'm going to send you is coming from the soul level, because my guy, that's where he comes from, right? Right? So now that's how it could work. And that's what Maria's helping artists do. And I'm saying, check this out too. You got to have these tools in your arsenal. You know, you got to have that, man. And if you have the arrows in the back, the quiver, I think it is, that holds the arrows, the quiver or something. You got to have those in your quiver, man. So call me up, 201-790-3368. That's Bill Jordan, Bill like Clinton, Jordan like Michael. I do candid video interviews, and I can help you go from interested to sold in, a squinted. You know what a squinted is, right? That's less than a second. It's a squinted. 201-790-3368. All right, talk to you soon. Peace out.